Alright, how we doing, folks? Yo, bull. Welcome to 5 numbers after the name. Let's see how long this Tanuki suit lasts, man. I already see this poor little Tanuki suit guy, and I'm like, man, I don't know about this, yo. Freestyle Friday, little Super Mario Bros. 3, working our way through all these stages. We're in World 6, man. We're like really picking up the pace here over the past couple weeks, even though we just post one video every Friday, so the pace is exactly the same. But in my eyes, we're picking up the pace over here the past couple weeks. Yeah, I mean, I used the Tanuki suit here specifically. I mean, I think I had it already, but I'd heard that if you do like the down B thing, you could get rid of these things, and I never knew that. Like, I generally like never knew that, and then I tried it over here, and I'm like, what the hell happened? Like, what? Like, I don't know. So maybe it works. Sometimes maybe it doesn't work. Other maybe it's because I was on the thing. I don't know. But either way, and then I'm like too scared to like even try again. I'm like, hold up, there's a star up there, right? Let me get that star. I'm like, come on, little bastard, where you going? And then I was like, that's just one of those where you start chasing the star, and before you know, you end up dying, and you're like, what the hell? Like, how did I die? Not even bothering with that. It's a pretty short stage, honestly, when you kind of like look at it. A lot of these stages are pretty short, just looking at time-wise, like with the game. I've never really thought about it as a kid. To me, they were always just like, whoa, another level. But now you kind of like play through them, and you're like, oh, this takes like a minute to beat if you know what you're doing. And clearly, I'm like over here messing up. I'm like, oh, my man flies. I was like, oh no, and you hit me over there. I'm like, come on, man, I can't. I never succeed with the Tanuki suit, never. It always ends up getting jacked up. Poor little guy.